Turn the key and nothing? Before you call a tow truck, try these safe steps to bring a discharged battery back to life. You'll learn how to tell whether it can be recovered, slow charge or booster, or if replacement is the smartest move. No smoke, no guessing, just a practical method, a checklist, and FAQs. First, define the situation: one-time discharge or a dead battery. Typical signs of a one-time discharge: dim lights, engine tries to crank, car sat for days, or you only drove very short trips. Typical signs of a dead/worn-out battery: it won't hold a charge. Voltage drops quickly after charging. One cell is damaged, it starts then dies immediately. Quick voltage guide: resting voltage, ignition OFF. 12.6 V equals charged. 12.2, 12.3 V equals low. Less than or equal to 12.0 V equals discharged. If after a full charge it drops quickly again, the battery is near end of life. Quick tip: check terminals and grounds first. White/green corrosion or loose clamps can mimic a bad battery. Clean, water plus baking soda, dry, and tighten. Emergency start, get moving safely. Option A, booster/jump starter pack. Connect positive to positive. Connect the negative clamp to a chassis ground, not directly to the battery negative terminal if you can avoid it. Wait 30 to 60 seconds, then start the car without revving. Disconnect in reverse order. Best option because you don't depend on another vehicle. Option B, jumper cables plus another vehicle. Same safe order. Donor positive, dead battery positive. Donor negative, dead vehicle chassis ground. Start the donor car and let it run 2 to 3 minutes around 1,500 to 2,000 revolutions per minute. Then try starting yours. After it starts, drive 20 to 30 minutes so the alternator can put some energy back in. Avoid sparks near the battery, reversed polarity, and thin low-quality cables. Real recovery: slow charging with a smart charger. The safest way to recover a discharged battery is a smart charger, multi-stage, bulk/absorption/float. Some include a controlled desulfation mode. Let the cycle finish. Don't hammer the starter repeatedly trying to force it back. Steps: vehicle off, ignition off. Charger red to positive, black to negative, or chassis ground if the manufacturer requires it. Select the correct mode, AGM/EFB if applicable. Let the charger run a full cycle. This can take hours. When finished, wait 30 to 60 minutes. Then measure resting voltage. Hold steady. Good. Drops fast. Time for Plan B. Internet tricks: what makes sense and what doesn't. You'll see ideas online like Epsom salts, draining acid, reverse charging, or high-amp shock methods. These are experiments with real risks: chemical burns, leaks, hydrogen gas explosion risk, damaged plates, and aren't recommended for the general public. Also, if a cell is shorted, there's no miracle fix. A battery that hangs around 10, 11 V and drops quickly after charging often points to a bad cell. What does make sense? Carefully. Distilled water only for flooded batteries with removable caps if the level is low. Fill to the mark/keep plates covered. Never add water to sealed AGM/GL. Smart charger desulfation mode. Controlled electronic process, not chemical additives, not shock methods. Clear signs it's not worth reviving. Replace the battery if you see any of these: swollen case, strong acid smell, cracks, or leaks. After a full charge, voltage drops quickly or the car can't maintain stable electrical power, flickering lights, electronics resetting. Likely shorted cell, voltage stuck around 10, 11 V and collapses soon after. Battery age over 4 to 6 years, normal use, plus recurring problems. In those scenarios, save time and risk. Replacement is the safe option. Step-by-step decision flow to recover a discharged battery. Quick inspection: terminals tight/clean, no swelling or damage. Measure resting voltage: less than or equal to 12.0 V equals discharged. Need to move now? Use booster/cables, then charge properly later. Slow charge with a smart charger until the cycle ends. Rest 30 to 60 minutes. Retest voltage. Start the car, idle 10 to 15 minutes. Test lights/AC. Then drive 20 to 30 minutes. If it dies again within hours/days, battery load/conductance test plus alternator test. Likely replacement. Frequently asked questions. Can I revive a totally dead battery just with jumper cables? You might get it started, but that alone doesn't recover the battery. Do a slow smart charge and verify it holds. If it won't, replace it. How long does a slow charge take? Depends on battery capacity, and charger output. As a rule, several hours until the charger indicates the cycle is complete. Don't stop early. Does driving 20 to 30 minutes after a jump help? It helps restore some energy if the battery is already accepting charge, but it's not a replacement for a full slow charge when the battery was very low. Are Epsom salts or additives a good idea? Not recommended. You'll find anecdotes, but results are inconsistent and risks are real, especially if there's a bad cell. Can I open and refill any battery? Only flooded batteries with caps. AGM/EFB/GL are typically sealed. Do not open or refill. My voltage looks good right after charging, but drops quickly hours later. Why? Severe sulfation or a damaged cell. Get it tested, load/conductance. Most of the time, it's replacement. It starts fine with a booster, but keeps dying. Is the alternator the culprit? Could be a weak alternator or parasitic draw. Check charging voltage while running, roughly 13.8 to 14.4 V with consumers, and investigate drains. Safety checklist, save this. Safety glasses plus gloves. Work in a ventilated area. No sparks near the battery. Correct polarity, plus, and use chassis ground when applicable. No smoking, no open flame. On EV/HEV, only handle the 12V battery per the manual. Do not touch high voltage systems. Conclusion. In about 70 to 80% of won't start cases caused by neglect, a slow smart charge, clean/tight terminals, and a 20 to 30 minute drive brings the system back. If the battery won't hold charge or shows damage, don't waste time or risk electronics. Replace it. And if you don't have them yet, a booster pack and a smart charger in your garage are the best insurance against that morning click. Without further ado, I hope this video has been useful to you and you can solve your problem. See you in a next video. Bye-bye.